So I need you to be able to put a little bit of, if you can, put a little bit of pressure. So can you put your elbows up against the wall? Okay, so now notice here, I don't want your shoulders to be up. So pull your shoulders down, the arms, straighten them out so that they're right at the height of your shoulders. Bend your elbows, so now your fingertips point towards the front of the room. Now bend, now straighten your arms, push the back of the hands against the wall, or the outer edges of the hands against the wall. And then again, palms face down, your fingers point forward. But notice what happens with your shoulders. Pull them down, push your elbows into the wall. Good. Straight arms again, the back outer edges of the hands touch the wall. And then again, fingers point to the front wall. So now we're going to stay here, reassess your shoulders. Take your fingertips to point towards the ceiling. And take your fingertips to point towards the floor. All the way down towards the floor. Yep. And then up towards the ceiling. Elbows are going to stay right where they are. And then down towards the floor. So the elbows don't change. Keep going. Arms, fingers to ceiling. And fingers to floor. So don't worry about if they don't all the way go down. Like mine don't go down, maybe even just a quarter of the way. But we just want to get that range of motion in the shoulders. So when we do this, this brings fluid, keep going into the joints. I know it's a lot, but we're getting lots of stimulation into those shoulder muscles and fluid into the joints of the shoulders. Last one. Bring it up, bring it forward, and bring it down. Good job. Let's release the hands, give it a break so you can walk away from the wall and shoulders or arms forward and back. So we're going to do another one. Come back up against the wall. Find your elbows at the height of your shoulders. And again, the fingers point to the ceiling. The back of the hands don't have to touch. I'll show you from here. I don't want you to arch the back to get your back up against the wall. So make sure that when you're coming up, we're not really focused on the hands going back. We're just focused on keeping the spine straight and neutral. So arms up. Now we're going to keep that angle. We're just straightening the elbows towards the ceiling. Yep. And then exhale, the elbows come right down. Try to pull them to your ribs. Right down to your ribs. And then come back up. So you want to feel that your elbows are still kind of grazing against the wall and come back down. Elbows pull to your ribs. Squeeze them right down, right down, right down. And again, bring it up. Inhale, inhale. Straight arms if you can. And exhale, good. Elbows bend and then squeeze your elbows like you're trying to pull your elbows to your hip bones. Good. One more. Inhale up. Exhale, pull it in. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Good. And release that. Just take your hand, your left hand on the wall, about 6 inches above your shoulder, and start turning your feet towards the opposite direction. So we're opening up that left chest. Turn your gaze away from the left shoulder. Breathe into the left side. Try not to force it. And release that. We're just switching sides. So right hand on the wall, about 6 inches above the shoulder. And then we walk the feet away. Or turn the feet away, I should say. And then chin towards the opposite shoulder. Breathe deeper into the right side ribs and chest. And coming back to neutral.